Hey guys! Recently, since posting my first two videos, I've gotten quite a few questions about what I do, why I do it, and how I do it. And a lot of the questions were about safety and foraging, so I wanted to do a short video today to go over a few of the questions and answers. Number one, is foraging safe? The answer to this is that there is no easy answer. Sean and I eat foraged foods a lot. And so to ensure our safety, we kind of abide by this set of rules. Number one, know your plant and do your research. Make sure you can identify what it is you're thinking about eating. Consult at least 2 good field guides. I'll add a couple of my favorites to the links. And know your plant, and know the area, and know the lookalikes, and know the poisonous plants. Though I eat a lot of foraged plants, I never eat mushrooms. I don't personally pick them because I can't be sure of what I'm looking at. Maybe one day I will try, but I'd rather just forego eating them than risk, Number 2, know your area. Use your best judgment here and avoid obvious areas of pollution. If you live in Chernobyl, please don't forage. Don't forage near known waste sites. Many people responded with caution about levels of lead and cyanide in the soils. Others have voiced concerns about pesticides or herbicide sprays. This is definitely a big concern worldwide, and I can't come to you and test your soil and tell you if it's safe or not. So just know this. Roots and tubers usually have the highest concentrations of lead and arsenic, fruits and nuts the least. So I never use the roots of wild plants growing in the city. When I make dandelion root coffee, I collect the roots from parks and places well away from roadsides and industry. Rule number 3, know yourself. If you already have a compromised immune system, or if you're pregnant, or if you're already exposed to a higher concentration of lead, hey Flint, foraging is probably not for you. If you're still really concerned about lead and toxins in your soil, but you just gotta forage, you can always check out a lead test kit, which you can use to test the soils around you. As for pesticides, stay away from well-manicured lawns. In parks, if you don't see bugs around, you probably shouldn't be eating the food from there. When in doubt, you can call up your city parks department and ask them if they spray. Most city councils now have policies of not using chemical fertilizers or plant pest control sprays, but this is not always the case. And it's really also good to check what the local policy is about foraging and its legality. Also, you should seek out the greenest and cleanest areas that you can find. The best urban foraging grounds are usually within parks. Look out for clean, untreated planting areas and away from busy roads if you can. Don't pick anything that looks dirty or rotten. Don't harvest any plants that have been submerged in water, like in a stream or in a pond, because waterborne parasites can easily transfer to humans when affected parts are eaten. Also, allow enough time and space for bugs to crawl out. Wash everything under clean running water. Pick a light harvest and don't be a jerk. Always leave some leaves on the plant or berries left on the bush for somebody else, and so that the plant can grow back. Always get permission to forage and make sure what you're picking is not an endangered or protected species. If you stick to weeds and berries, you should be fine. Pick sparingly. Choose areas of overgrowth. As with any new food, try a little at a time and see how your body will react. When you bring home foraged food, label everything. As with any store-bought produce, eat it while it's fresh. When you go out foraging, a lot of times you're going to be picking food from the home of an animal. Sometimes you might see a cute bunny or a deer, but you should also look out for the animals that could hurt you, like venomous snakes. Not to mention ticks and all kinds of spiders. Or Bigfoot. You never know. So with this in mind, why would I forage? It's great exercise, I love spending time outside, and it's freaking free food that is fresh and delicious and good for me. Living in the Pacific Northwest is like living in nature's grocery store. If you know what you're looking for, you can easily survive in the wild. What more reason do I need? Anyway, I hope this answers some of your questions, and I love getting questions, so feel free to keep them coming. And if there's any plant that you have any questions about or would like to see in a future episode, let me know. And in the meantime, happy foraging.